Kwakwanso others coming to APC will be welcomed as madmen who swallowed their vomit. Ex-chairman Ganduje no be small thing. They will be welcomed as madmen. Okay, now former Kano State Governor and ex-national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Abdullahi Ganduje has said if Senator Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso and his followers defect to the party, they will be welcomed as madmen who returned to their vomit. Ganduje also lambasted the Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf, describing his administration as inconsistent and governance style of directionless. When you were there, according to the BBC Hausa report in Kaduna on Saturday, Ganduje spoke during a stakeholders meeting of APC leaders in Kano on Thursday. This meeting is the first of its kind since his exit from office. Ganduje dismissed speculations that Kwakwanso might defect to the APC. According to him, Kwakwanso lacks consistency to return to the ruling party after repeatedly ridiculing it. Ganduje said, "We too have heard these rumors, but we don't take them seriously. In democracy, there is a little difference between a fake cleric and a thief." Kwakwanso once said only a madman would join APC. He even mocked President Tinubu when he was contesting, claiming Tinubu only developed Lagos. Now they want to return. If they come, we will welcome them as madmen who swallow their vomit, Ganduje said. On the possibility of reconciling with Kwakwanso and former governor Ganduje said it was not out of place, stressing that all three of them had governance experience to guide the current administration if unity becomes necessary. Which governance experience do you people have? Now wow. Turning his fire on Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf, Ganduje described the successor's administration as government of vendetta and cluelessness, accusing it of wasting resources and lacking governance. The same thing you did now. Is that not the same thing you did? When I took over power, I never wasted time probing my predecessor. Governance didn't end. Doesn't end with one administration, but Abba Yusuf started his government with probes. Tell me what they have uncovered. They have received more money in 6 months than my administration saw in 8 years. Yet what have they achieved? Ganduje queried. He continued, this government has no grip on governance. It's like comparing a messenger with a permanent secretary. Theirs is a government of bandits, clumsy and confused. They spend recklessly on projects without value for money. On his removal as APC national chairman, Ganduje said it was purely a matter of zoning and political rotation. The president did not wrong me. Leadership is by God's will. He gives it to whom he wants at any time. You people, is it God that gives you people leadership? Or people snatch it for yourself? He added, it is God that gives leadership. He gives it to whom he wants to give it to. Really? I beg, Justin says they're all comrades in madmanship. I'm telling you. Alu Sami says, they don't scare him. They don't scare him. What was this one? Oriala says, I bet it's very correct on this one. Aldo for Chima says, you are very correct, sir. J.K. Fiola says, confirmed madmen indeed. Bapate says, love, no spoil the party as you did earlier. Shegun Bank says, like the madman Peter Obi took his advice from. Which person really took his advice from? I beg go and sit down. Zakari Usman says, Aristotle, the father of politics, says there are people who are political animal. Yakubu says there is sense in every nonsense. Chidan Chidebe says Peter Obi said something worse than this against El-Rufai and Atiku, but today they are in coalition. Politics has no permanent enemies or permanent friends, only permanent interests. Okay now. Oloye David said by 2026 every political movement will be clear to Nigerians. Sentimental apart, Kwakwanso is a political bride. However, no politician is inevitable. Yes, so none of them is inevitable. As Zenagen says, very, very good talk. Only dogs lick their vomit. Shameless also. That's why Nigeria is still floating because of people without ideology and integrity. Okay now. As Safieddin says, when did Ganduje say that? Okay. Ailing Elijah says the truth has been told. As Friday says true. Okoye says just as Wiki has embraced cancer. APC is a cancer party, but yet you went there. As one says, if Kwakwanso is a fool, let him join APC. Paul Amechi says he is afraid that Kwakwanso may wrestle power from him due to his support base in Kano. Okay. Moses Wanchoko says madmen can do unthinkable. Sha. Yakubu says, I think they look alike, two brothers with same madmen. Jeremiah says it's obvious Ganduje does not want Kwakwanso in APC. Tinubu has to choose either Kwakwanso or Ganduje. Okay now. Hatwakawa says we did for one side waiting for season 2. Engineer Ahmad says this Ganduje is definitely scared of Jagora movement. I think he's looking like it. At Clement again, says it will be a headache. Politics is the ability to galvanize and aggregate varying interests for a common goal. Political mathematics, if you like it. Barrieda Joseph says, what about Wike? Shitu Usman says that they will come and become your leaders whether you like it or not. Says, my brother, no be small thing. Ibrahim says, I just come to read comments. Okay, you're welcome. Somebody John says, madmen don't swallow vomit. It is those who think they are not mad that does it. As Engineer Dan says, he's absolutely right. As Sadness says, that means Ganduje is not a politician. Edward Vera says, can you imagine? No. Alita says, but honestly, I thought Kwakwanso had some sense. So really, Kwakwanso is joining APC like this. Now what for that man? Justice Temune says, is there anyone in APC who is not mad? Madmen always would love to join madmen party. Firstly, Akporova says, very good statement. As Ige Temune says, yes, what about NNPP? That. Solomon Timbi says, Jinki says, Ganduje na better talk. It makes sense. Atin Dembula says, Kwakwanso was the founding fathers of APC. Where were you then, Gandola? Otukoya says, we don't want them in APC. We winning, so make them day wherever. Hayatuddin says, doing everything possible for Kwakwanso not to join APC. Ganduje knows he's finished when Kwakwanso joined APC. I don't know why he's thinking he's going to be finished though. Hassan says, I don't know what Kwakwanso wants in APC. He once says anybody you see in APC is a madman. Now Kwakwanso is a madman. Now nobody said that they talk. That's how Wike to say APC is a cancer party. He still went to join the cancer party. These politicians, don't trust them. They're always lying. My listeners, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.